Hey there, I'm Jordan. I'm just going to be commentating Age of Empires online game today. We've got THORSMASHHAMMER and LUXE ZOMBIESLAY playing today. Lux is in playing for Celts and Thor's playing the Norse. Up here we've got this is equal footing, so it's pretty standard. Berries, stone, gold, wood. Going straight for wood, and THORSMASHHAMMER's just going berries, not going wood straight away. He's scouting up the top. He's got back deer, that's pretty good. Lux has forward deer, so he leaves him vulnerable to spearmen rushing, but with Celts he probably has an early advantage with infantry, so I wouldn't probably not expect him to get spearman rush, but we'll just have to wait and see. Thor's not scouting out. Maybe he just knows this map. It's the most common map, so not much variation. He's doing a good job with his storehouse placement around these deer and gathering the wood that's close to the storehouse. That leaves, like, it's just saving him time, and he hasn't had to put down a second storehouse, which might allow him to age up a bit faster. Oh, now he's scouting out. He's taking some damage to his scout, but it shouldn't really matter. He's got 4 on deer and 5 on wood at the moment. He's going for the barracks. It's a bit later than usual for a spearman rush, but he's probably seen. If I go to his view, he hasn't scouted at all. He's going in blind for this spearman rush, but maybe he just has a hunch. They're both doing quite a good job on their villager production. Both haven't missed a single one yet. Oh, Lux hasn't got hunting dogs. Neither has Thor, so it's quite even in that regard. And he still hasn't gone an early barracks, but he also hasn't scouted out this. It appears he's scouted him out, but not early enough, or too early to see him over here or over here. So that's probably why he hasn't gone barracks yet. But so what would we expect with this matchup? We've got Celts who are quite powerful early on. Their infantry is quite strong, and Norse who don't have the strongest economy, but it's made up for with the fact that if they go for infantry, they can produce their military buildings up forward and get the pressure on quite strong. He's just scouting him out now. He has 2 spearmen out. They appear just to be for defense at the moment, so he's probably not going to rush him. He's also Thor's aging up before he's got a bit of idle time. Oh no, he's just aging up. That's right. He's aged up with 1 more. Oh wait, yeah, he's aged up with 1 more. 13, 16. That's 3 more because that includes the 2 scouts that the Norse player has. Sorry. Thor's aged up. He's not going for any eco upgrades yet, and he's not going for any. Oh, yeah, he's going for stables. He obviously hasn't scouted because it would be preferable not to go stables versus a Celt player who's going infantry early on. He's aging up now. He's also going for a second barracks. He's going to put the early pressure on with his strong infantry. Although he's staying quite defensive. Maybe it would be preferable if he just pushed out, knowing that there's not much down here. We'll just look at Thor's view for a moment. He's seen 1 barrack, so he knows there's going to be infantry out. He doesn't know about the second barracks, and he doesn't appear to be too concerned about pushing forward to get this at the moment. So, as you can see, Lux is taking a slight lead, probably due to his villager bonus that he's had for the last few minutes. He's still quite defensive with his early army. He has quite an advantage over Thor at the moment, but what you don't know you can't use, so he's doing a good job with the storehouse placement. He's got two... he perhaps could take this boar. It would have saved him a tiny bit of time, but he's pop blocked himself at the moment. That's why he's got this. You have to be careful with Norse houses. They take quite a long time to build, the long houses, because they provide shelter as you can garrison your villagers in there quickly, but they do come at 1,000 HP to 750, so it does take quite a long time to get one up compared to. But they do provide quite a bit of cover as a wall, so it can be good strategy to use these to wall off the front of your base, or perhaps the back if you were more weary of behind attacks. No economic upgrades for Thor. No economic upgrades for Lux, but perhaps Lux is obviously trying to get the military pressure on early. He's got quite a large army at the moment. He's just scouting in. You'll see that there's not much there. If he looks, he's about to lose his scout. Oh, he just looked down at the wrong time, but maybe he got enough information to see what he wanted. The scores are quite a bit different. If I can get this to show up, which I cannot. Oh, there appears to be quite an advantage for Lux at the moment. It's almost GG right here. He's got nothing to defend. He's only got one production building, and it's producing the wrong units. It's producing raiders, which are good against ranged. And as you can see, there's no ranged being in this battle, so it's perhaps the wrong unit choice. Yeah, it's GG. Unfortunately, houses aren't his issue right now. He's got lots of population room. This is good early pressure, and should have been scouted out earlier, and perhaps predicted that a Celtic player would push for early infantry and not go for a stables so early, because they're not good against infantry, and range is probably not what he was going to go for. So now he's just cleaning up the bases. He hasn't got the bonus out. This infantry could assist with this construction, and that would speed the defense up. But it's mostly handy if you were rushing or being aggressive. He's making Thrower Axeman, but it's a little too late at the moment. The numbers just aren't in his favour, and there's reinforcements coming in, and longhouses coming up down here, but that's not going to provide much assistance. The scores are just tell the story, really. Now he's even killing off the wild animals just to help him out. As you can see, the score is 24 pop to 60 pop. It's really in favour of Lux right now. He hasn't really been pushing the eco too much, but he's so far ahead in military. He could just push in now and take the game. Thor has quite a few resources, but just no buildings to get an army big enough to defeat this in time. He's pushing forward, which is probably not a good idea with horses. Well, cavalry against the infantry army. He's just going to try and get some harassment in, but there's not really much you can do. Gets back here. Even if he takes him out, he's getting the eco upgrades, but 66 pop, you'd have to take out 40 villages to make this worthwhile, and now he knows that half his army's up at his base. He's just going to push in and take out the rest of those villages. And 9, there's 5 villages left. That's GG. The response was quite good, getting out the extra production facilities, just it was a bit too late. Needed to get them out a bit earlier. having a huge queue like this isn't going to help you. They're only still coming out one at a time. Now we're just waiting for the resign. There's not much you can do right now. And I think he knows that he's looking for storehouses, but I think it's a bit too late for that. He has a lot of resources, but they're all saved up in these horses. And that's all he can build. He's not even making villages anymore. He knows he's lost this town. While up here, Lux is just untouched. Even got some units to defend from any additional raiding, which most likely will not come in. He's done a good job. He's got more eco upgrades. He's got a large army, and his villages are untouched. So it's over now. It'd have to be a miracle for this to turn any other way but obvious. Now we're just gonna wait for the town centre to be destroyed, and he does have enough to make. Oh wait, he doesn't have enough to make a town centre. That's probably why he's gathering the wood over here. But it's gonna take forever to 4 villages to. Now we'll just see how brave he is. With these horses, he's just throwing them into the battle. There's not much use for them now. Finally can take out some ranged units, but it's a bit too late for them to be useful at all. Now he's just taking him to his base. Or if you want to, oh, it's 2 villages, sorry. If you want to call that a, oh wait, he's leading them away. Now he's just making him wait. There's not much you can do. The 2 villagers can't get a town centre up in this amount of time, so now he's just wasting time. Maybe a bit upset at his defeat. I'm not really sure what you could call this tactic. Like, even Guy is trying to end the game. Red is perhaps trying to find the last few villages. There's no way this will get up in time, so. And there's the GG. Oh, not the end game. There's the GG.